and all sorts of other stuff, and we play a game.
This is Elise with an update on the ongoing Inessa Armand translation project. We now have 37 of the 38 extant essays and speeches by Inessa Armand translated into English for the first time, and we are just short of the halfway mark on the fundraising progress as well. This enrichment of the English language Marxist canon has only been possible with your support, and it's been a real lifeline for me. So anyone who would like to support this project can find links in the description for how to do so, and everybody who has already supported it has my sincerest thanks.
Perfect. Okay, 3 of 4.
El hospital.
還元一級の先というのは、本当に誰も知らない字ばっかりでしょうね。私は
Okay, we've leveled up, and it is time to pick another language. Morfar är tröttare än vanligt. Maten är färdig. And let's see what we're doing when we get back. Greek! We're doing Greek when we get back. Ben neredeyse her gün okula gideyim. Fun fact. Turkish. Hello, Shakespeare. How you doing? Fun fact, in Spanish, the word for bishop in chess is alfil. And that actually comes from Arabic. Fil. The same word fil as this. Meaning elephant, because the bishop traditionally was to represent elephant units somehow. Similarly, in Russian, the word for bishop is squab, and that also means elephant.
This is Elise with an update on the ongoing Inessa Armand translation project. We now have 37 of the 38 extant essays and speeches by Inessa Armand translated into English for the first time, and we are just short of the halfway mark on the fundraising progress as well. This enrichment of the English language Marxist canon has only been possible with your support, and it's been a real lifeline for me. So anyone who would like to support this project can find links in the description for how to do so, and everybody who has already supported it has my sincerest thanks.
Ça, ça, c'est ça, que c'est ça, non ça, c'est ça. Sol chi sa che nulla sa, ne sa più di chi ne sa. Ecco.
Bonjour et bienvenue à Hyperpolyglotting avec Élise. Moi, c'est Élise, traductrice, éditrice et écrivain avec 20 ans de travail. Et ça, c'est la transmission en direct ou en jeu des jeux, surtout Geoguessr en dernier temps. Et parle des langues, de la linguistique, de l'acquisition des langues.
10-159. Haven't made a huge dent in it, but we're getting there. Okay, gonna do some Chinese now. Nej. Nej. Man. Igen. Jo. 5. Ducks are drinking wine. Bambas. Bamba, okay, Bambas is duck. Okay, I have now leveled up. Let's see what the XP situation is now. 10,340 out of 12,500. And as always, viewers can choose my next language for me just with a follow and a $5 to my Patreon.
Sotto le frasche del capanno 4 gatti grossi stanno. Sotto 4 grossi sassi Quattro grossi e grassi gatti. Un généreux déjeuner régénéré des généraux dégénérés. Un généreux déjeuner régénéré des généraux dégénérés. Facile.
Sì, sì, ecco, la gente, è la cosa che mi dice la gente, sempre che scoprisce che quante lingue parlo, io sempre avevo l'impressione, diciamo, di che non era così, non era tan così, ma poi, dopo di aver visto qualche poliglota in YouTube, una delle cose che avevo scoperte era giustamente che la metodologia usata da quella gente poliglota che non avevo mai conosciuta prima, era più o meno la stessa metodologia che usavo io.
I buy a computer or what? And here's another example. I like to point these out. For this word for or, but sounds vaguely like hogun and the hok in hogun in Korean or waku in Japanese, and that appears it is the exact same kind of character.
Okay, let me see.
Un chasseur, sa son chassé. Ses chassés sont son chien de chasse.
Der dicke Dach.
Okay, der dicke Dachdecker deckt dir dein Dach, drum dank dem dicken Dachdecker, dass der dicke Dachdecker dir dein Dach deckt.
Hola y bienvenidos al directo de Hyperpolyglotting with Elise. Yo soy Elisa, traductora, escritora, editora y comunicadora social con más de 20 idiomas de trabajo. Y aquí vamos a estar jugando videojuegos, sobre todo Geoguessr, y hablando de idioma, la mejor forma de aprenderlo y caleta más.
Zwei Zwetschgenzweigen zwitscherten zwei tschechische Schwalben. Tres tristes tigres tragaban trigo en un trigal en tres tristes trastos.
Oh, I see. This is Diche Ishai Food, which means do you want food? But yeah, are you hungry? That kind of thing. How are the boys? Cocine da boy. Posso Milao. Pote. When is it? Proteine. Protoculo. In the designated chicken eating area, obviously.
Okay, still 3 times I have to defeat him. And I don't have a whole lot of health left.
This is Elise with an update on the ongoing Inessa Armand translation project. We now have 37 of the 38 extant essays and speeches by Inessa Armand translated into English for the first time. And we are just short of the halfway mark on the fundraising progress as well. This enrichment of the English language Marxist canon has only been possible with your support, and it's been a real lifeline for me. So anyone who would like to support this project can find links in the description for how to do so, and everybody.
Hello and welcome to Hyperpolyglotting with Elise. I'm Elise, translator, writer, and editor with 20 working languages, and this is the stream where we play some Geoguessr, and we're going to look at language learning resources, the good and the perhaps otherwise. And so let's get stuck in, shall we? Once I figure out what window things are in. Yeah, there we go.
And it's time for world. Let's see what we've got. Oh, we're in France. Okay, Custine, Metz, Frouard, Nancy, and Bouxières, Bellevue. Okay, so that should be relative. We've got at least a couple of place names that you don't have to zoom in too far for. So we're looking for a turnoff that gets us to all of those places. So let's see, Metz. There we go, Metz and Nancy. What was the other? Custine and Bouxières. And all of this has us going kind of northwestish. So southeast of all these things. Nancy, Rombervier, Dabo! That nice little sort of DS9 reference. Reading, Bayonne. Goeiedag. Adonvier, Baccarat. Ah, Ikkedolly. Dieuze, Bénestrophe. Ok, c'est ça, Metz. Vendeuvre, les Nancy. C'était quoi? Bouxières. C'était Bouxières. Besançon, Champlain, Bourbonne, Mirecourt. Ok, Dabo, Célestin, Kaiserberg, Vignoble. Besançon. Bagneux les Juifs. Contrexéville. La Vosges des Bains. Jolivet. Tournois. Colombier, Abricourt, Baccarat. This is Bouxières that it's closest to. And of course, Bouxières is also the least, the one that requires the greatest zoom. And is thus the hardest to find. Longevin, VO, Saint-Martin, Barbas. Allové, Paris. Maison Route. Blancherue. Wildersbach. Okay. When you get into this part of France, it becomes actually increasingly difficult to be sure what side of the border you're on based on the place names alone. Alt-Eckendorf, Wickersheim, Bilshausen, Hatmat, Mühlhausen. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Franck. Je sais. Charme. I'm gonna say somewhere around here. 47.89, not too bad. Okay. So far, this could be a lot of places. Okay, those signs make me think not North America. This sign makes me think definitely not North America. I think we're probably in Europe. Rasavtador. Okay, we're in Russia. Rasavtador, Rossiyskaya Avtodaroga. We're headed northeast on a relatively good road. Okay, that sign probably gives us some idea of where we're headed. Vladikavkaz, Tbilisi. Gislan Mikhailovskaya. Okay. So we are on a main motorway in the Caucasus. And there's a turnoff for Beslan. There's Vladikavkaz. Beslan, that's in Ossetia. Kizlyar, Babayurt, Budermes. Новосибирская. Кропоткин. Пролетарск. Hello, Badger. How you doing? Okay. Ideal Dumbov. Yeesk. Okay. We have a chance, and this is rare in Russia. On there's Beslan, right by Vladikavkaz. So if we head just straight south-southwest, we go to Vladikavkaz and Tbilisi. If we take the turnoff, which is northwest, then we go to Beslan and Mikhailovskaya. Okay, I think I know more or less where we are. $49.61 for Russia. That is a really, really good score. Because usually they drop you in some just middle of the nowhere road. Ach, voor. Ja, je had denkt voor dan. Ja. I Ohio. Det vanlige. Nej, never. Jag har tänkt fel. Jag har antat att jag spör mig fordon det går, fordon jag mig befinner. Okay, don't know where the hell this is, but it's kind of pretty. Oh, jävlar. Gravelly mountains. Of course, it may very well be that the way to go on this is up. Hard to say. So what we need really is some indication of where we are, other than in a very pretty mountain stream, lake kind of area. Okay, let's start over. God, I have no idea. This could be so many places. I mean, it feels kind of northern, but other than that, at some point there must be a sign or something. I have no idea. Someplace mountainous. Say in the Rockies. I have no idea. Oh, I was right. I got the mountain range right. This is by Haynes Junction. From Whitehorse. Accumuliatere. Okay, we're back in Russia. Ulica Makarienka. Słowafta. В наличии и на заказ. Okay. Are we going to get lucky with Russia again? Продается. Buildings for sale, or was when this picture was taken. Tatneft, okay. That could mean we're in Tataristan. It does not necessarily mean we're in Tataristan. I feel like this is a reasonably urban area that we're on the periphery of. Чапаевск. Улица Ленина. I feel like I've seen Chapayevsk someplace. That does not help me because I don't remember where. Kozyovsk. Ярославль. Смоленск. Арзамас. Alatur, okay. These names feel a little bit more the way they ought to be finding Tatneft. Okay, so Chapayevsk. Paranga, Morki, Bolsk, Новый Тarial, Turja, Yaransk, Suna. This is the trouble, because you get into this situation because Russia is huge. Ритуальное агентство. Улица Железнодорожная. Шаурма. Ям.
If this is Railway Street, улица Железнодорожная, one would hope that the station is nearby. And if the station is nearby, then this becomes a little bit easier. Because then at least we can be sure about the place name. Because just because there's an advertisement for something in Chapayevsk does not mean that we're in Chapayevsk. It could be a satellite town of where we are. В центре английского вкуса. In the center of English taste. Okay? Сеть японских парикмахерских. Network of Japanese hairdressers. Okay. That's a thing? Арт-пространство. Комсомольская площадь. Встреча за игрыш. Улица Чкалова. Площадь имени Горького. С праздником, Чапаевск. Well, we know what time of the year we're in. Okay, Tataristan. There we go. Кирси, Киясова. Урам. Уромская. Калмашская. Слюмова. Чеганда. Чегандинская. Альметьевск. Енина. Ильярск. Sorry. Татарские суксы. Баш. Мусабай завод, Танайка, Елабуга, Хлыстова, татарские чайнисты. Thank you, thank you. Okay, that is still Tatarstan. Ayu. Looking for Chapayevsk.
we don't know 100% that it's in Tatarstan. We know that it's probably near Tatarstan because that petrol station was Tatneft. Tatarskaya Neft. No, but, I mean, it could be just in the vicinity of it. Chadaevka, Penza, Petrovsk. Shihani 4. Красноармейск, Калининск, самая Усевка, Фролово, Кислово. Ленинск. Hey Riveroon, how you doing? Evoliya, Rasosh, Shikre. Чистопол, Кукмор. Ува, Игра, Налинск, Уржум, Советск. Russia is always a hard one because there's just so much of it. Чапаевск. Улица Железнодорожная, Татнефть. Нашли. Недалеко от Тольятти. Okay. $49.99. I don't think I've ever done better on a Russian stage. Shows continuously cross currents, LA painting and sculpture, at the Getty Villa. I don't think I've ever gotten that close to 5,000 in Russia because it is just so hard. Pacific Standard. Okay, we're in LA. We're at the Getty Villa, I guess that's what this is. I have no idea where the Getty Villa is in LA. Yeah, I mean, that's what I was thinking too. County. The Getty. There. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Google Maps, for making that so large. On Sepulveda. Chandelier cleaning. Brentwood. Okay, we're by Brentwood. Bit of LA I've never really looked at. There's Brentwood. There's the Getty. $5,000. 21,100. If it weren't for that one that did not have anything, I would. This would have been a really good round. That one is the one that screwed me over. Okay, this is giving Southeast Asia. Solar-powered streetlights. Wales are playing Kazakhstan today and winning at the footy. I would have to say, even as bad as Wales have been doing at the sports ball in the past year, if they weren't beating Kazakhstan, one would have to despair a little bit, because I've never heard of Kazakhstan. Okay, this is Indonesia, maybe. Being particularly good. Es jagung sus keju. Dulu. Nasi bakar. Ayam bakar. Yeah, we're definitely in Indonesia. Sambal geprek. Indonesia is another hard one because it's so spread out. Also, it doesn't help that I don't really know Indonesian. I know Indonesian and Malay well enough that I recognize them when I see them, but that's basically it. That is as far as I go. But things tend to be on Sumatra on Geoguessr. So I'm just gonna say someplace in Sumatra. Nope, Java. 3280. Okay, we're in grass. Is that a Roman road? That looks like that might be a Roman road. Unfortunately, the Romans built rather a lot of them, so even if that is a Roman road, it does not necessarily help a whole lot. But we shall see. swans, I think. Oh, there's a train. Actually, hard to tell from this distance, but it kind of looks like a British model. Just to say old and slow. Also, this fence also kind of feels British. Yeah, like, I feel like we're in Britain, but I really can't say for sure. There should be a sign on this fence, because it looks like the railway fence. And usually there's something that says, like, keep off. Okay, those houses kind of have an English feel to them. Yeah, on the whole, I feel like Britain is probably a good guess, but it would be nice if we could get some confirmation. It'd be nice if we could actually get up to this. Yeah. Those houses. Oh. Okay, come on. Yeah, I mean, this looks... Something about this is just looks very English to me, but I'm really not sure. So we're gonna just keep at it and get towards these houses and hope there's a sign or something that says welcome to Gloucester or some shit. I'm looking awfully red. Let me fix that. Jubilee. Yeah. Yeah, this is... Okay, well now this will be a bit easier now. Let me see that bus sign. Bus stop. Yeah, we're in Britain. Definitely in Britain. What does that sign say? City Centre... Elmthorpe Road, ST. Okay, no, that's probably not the postcode. Pretty little place, wherever it is. Rosamond Road. It's a double-decker bus. Oxford, Wolvercote. Okay. So we are in Oxfordshire. Banbury Road. Fondon. Just trying to see if we run across Elmthorpe Road. Islip, Blandford, Banbury, Airfield, Southdale. Wolvercote. Okay. Landry, Rawlinson, Fondon, Chalfont. Staverton. Okay, we need a main road, really. We know what this is crossing. We need to know what this road is. Okay. The White Hart. That is like one of the most popular pub names in Britain. Banbury Road. Okay, we're on Banbury Road. So Banbury Road and Elmthorpe. Squitchy Lane. That's a great name. I like it. Lonsdale, South Parade. Cunliffe Close. I have a friend called Cunliffe. Canterbury Road, Leckford Plantation, Bevington, Observatory. Summerhill, Squitchy, Wentworth, Davenant. Harefields. Okay, so now I've lost Banbury. Wentworth. Mayfield, Summerfield, Oakthorpe. Maudlin, Worcester Place,
I mean, we know we're near a big green area. Folly Bridge. Turn Again Lane. That's a great one. Wonder how it ended up being called that. Okay, definitely not High Street. Wherever it is, it has to be near a green area. Trouble is, Oxford is rather full of green areas. I think it's got to be near Banbury Road because there was just the ad for that butchers on at Banbury Road. I'm gonna say around here someplace. $49.92. Not too bad considering where we started out. Yes, they do. They show them in green. We're in Italy. Okay. Macellaria, Vecchiarelli, Terme di Stigliano. Okay. I don't know where Stigliano is, but it's where we are. We're in Italy. Il Forno di Quadroni, Via dei Scaloni. Okay. A province would be helpful. Hello, SD8N. Civitavecchia. Okay, okay, so we're in the south? Well, not really the south. Okay, Santa Marinella, Tarquinia. Ah, not too bad, not too bad. Scaglia, Stigliano. Stiamo cercando. Stigliano, dove? Mignone, Lombardi, la Farnesiana. Santa Severa. Can't be Monte Romano. Bagni di Stigliano. By Manziana. Okay, that's about right. That's exactly. Questa strada come si chiama? Via dei Scaloni. Lezioni di chitarra. Pontoni. Oh, nothing particular. I've been
I drew the latest of my this comic that I've started drawing. Just finished that. Questa era la provincia di Poggio Lupino. Via Morelli, via del Fico. Ponte del Diavolo. Lots of places have a place called the Devil's Bridge, interestingly. Wales has 2 of them. Manziana. Okay. There we go, Bagni di Stigliano. 4986. And I'm gonna have a quick bio break and then we'll be back.
Hi, and welcome to Hyperpolyglotting with Elise. I am Elise, translator, editor, and writer with 20 working languages, and this is where we talk about languages and language learning and all sorts of other stuff, and we play games.
This is Elise with an update on the ongoing Inessa Armand translation project. We now have 37 of the 38 extant essays and speeches by Inessa Armand translated into English for the first time. And we are just short of the halfway mark on the fundraising progress as well. This enrichment of the English language Marxist canon has only been possible with your support, and it's been a real lifeline for me. So anyone who would like to support this project can find links in the description for how to do so, and everybody who has already supported it has my sincerest thanks.
Perfect. Okay, 3 of 4.
El hospital
還元一級の先というのは、本当に誰も知らない字ばっかりでしょうね。私は
Okay, we've leveled up and it is time to pick another language. Morfar är tröttare än vanligt. Maten är färdig. And let's see what we're doing when we get back. Greek. We're doing Greek when we get back. Ben neredeyse her gün okula giderim. Fun fact. Turkish. Hello, Shakespeare. How you doing? Fun fact, in Spanish, the word for bishop in chess is alfil. And that actually comes from Arabic. Fil. The same word fil as this. Meaning elephant, because the bishop traditionally was to represent elephant units somehow. Similarly, in Russian, the word for bishop is skor, and that also means elephant.
This is Elise with an update on the ongoing Inessa Armand translation project. We now have 37 of the 38 extant essays and speeches by Inessa Armand translated into English for the first time. And we are just short of the halfway mark on the fundraising progress as well. This enrichment of the English language Marxist canon has only been possible with your support, and it's been a real lifeline for me. So anyone who would like to support this project can find links in the description for how to do so, and everybody who has already supported it has my sincerest thanks.
Ça, ça, c'est ça, che c'est ça, non ça, c'est ça. Sol chi sa che nulla sa, ne sa più di chi ne sa. Ecco.
Bonjour et bienvenue à Hyperpolyglotting avec Élise. Moi, c'est Élise, traductrice, éditrice et écrivain avec 20 ans de travail. Et ça, c'est la transmission en direct ou en jeu des jeux, surtout Geoguessr en dernier temps. Et parle des langues, de la linguistique, de l'acquisition des langues.
10-159. Haven't made a huge dent in it, but we're getting there. Okay, gonna do some Chinese now. Nej. Man. Igen. Jo. 5. Ducks are drinking wine. Barbaz, okay, Barbaz is duck. Okay, I have now leveled up. Let's see what the XP situation is now. 10,340 out of 12,500. And as always, viewers can choose my next language for me just with a follow and a $5 to my Patreon.
Sotto le frasche del capanno 4 gatti grossi stanno. Sotto 4 grossi sassi, 4 grossi e grassi gatti. Un généreux déjeuner régénéré des généraux dégénérés. Un généreux déjeuner régénéré des généraux dégénérés. Facile. Sì, ecco, la gente... è la cosa che mi dice la gente, sempre che scoprisce che quante lingue parlo. Io sempre avevo l'impressione, diciamo, di che non era così, non era tan così, ma poi dopo di aver visto qualche poliglota in YouTube, una delle cose che avevo scoperte era giustamente che la metodologia usata da quella gente poliglota che non avevo mai conosciuta prima, era più o meno la stessa metodologia che usavo io.
I buy a computer or what? And here's another example. I like to point these out. For this word for or, what sounds fake.
Okay, and I'm back. And we're someplace. It looks fairly. Wait, what just happened? Okay, we're in the US. This building just disappeared. And came back. We're traveling through time, apparently. .502 area code. Okay. Is that Kentucky? City of Hills. Forest Hills. Okay, that doesn't help me any. We're in suburbia, someplace. And it has all the chain shops. Jefferson County. Okay, that doesn't help either, really. But we can probably find our way to an interstate if we go here. At least that's what I'm hoping. Louisville. Oh, are we in Louisville, Kentucky? Ciao, Roma. Shepherdsville, Simpsonsville. Pewee Valley. Pleasureville. Mount Washington. Hopewell, Saratoga Woods, Thixton, Veachdale, Rubbertown. That's where you want to visit before you go to Pleasureville. Penile? Wait, there's a St. Louis suburb called Penile? And it's right by Rubbertown? Kentucky, I can't with you. There's the Penile Road. Canal. What are you doing, Kentucky? It's right by Pleasure Ridge Park, too. Okay. Penile is also right next to South Park, which is kind of fitting. But we're still not finding Forest Hills. And Forest Hills is what we actually need. Not Kentucky's decision to dedicate multiple suburb names to dick jokes. Wait, 1077. I think was the number of that highway. One thing about Kentucky is it tends to have really long highway numbers. Oh, so that's where Fort Knox is. Okay. Let's just get that far. We know... We know at least this much. At this point, it would help to get a street name. We are on a major road, after all. I-64 junction. Sorry. That's 65. Here's 64. Floyd's Knobs? Okay, Louisville, you can't be doing this. You can't have Floyd's Knobs right next to a town called Penile, which itself is near Rubbertown and Pleasureville, and then add 1-800-GOT-JUNK right along with it. And the 10,000 Buddhas Summit. Interesting. No, but I'm pretty sure we are actually in Kentucky. Forest Hills. Here we go. Fucking hell. Louisville. What are you doing, Louisville, with these place names?
Ah, there's Forest Hills. $49.99. Not bad, not bad. Balkost. This feels quite German. Hypothetically, anyway. No, Gijsbrecht. Not German. Louisville has some place names. I did not know this. I've never really paid too much attention to Louisville. Only been there a couple of times in my life. But fucking hell. Okay, we're in the Netherlands almost certainly. Gereformeerde kerk. Gijsbrechtgarde. Let me see. Are those? Yeah, those plates are yellow. We're in the Netherlands, definitely. Oost, Deventer, Arnhem, Zwolle, Zutphen. A50. Okay, A50. Well, there's Zwolle. Hang on, they're all in the same direction, apparently. And Deventer's nearby. Big and Donk. Nijnsel. What was it? Deventer. That's A1. A2. So A1 and A50 come together at some point. A15, A12, 12. A28. Zutphen. All of this, okay, all of this is southeast. Oh, there's Deventer. So, Ian must be in here someplace. Ian. A50. Martendonk.
Somewhere around here. 49.93. Not too bad. Okay, someplace Bengali speaking. Trouble with Bengali is I can't really read. I can recognize it, but the script is actually very complicated at times. Lots of ligatures and things, and found it quite hard to learn. It's one I'm curious about. I know people who speak it. Okay, so yeah, this could be West Bengal, this could be Bangladesh. It is so far not easy to say. I feel like we're probably in some somewhat suburban kind of place. Hard to say. Doesn't help that I haven't actually seen a flag. Okay, I'm just gonna stick it right here. 43-41, not too bad. It was in Dhaka. Okay. I feel like we're probably in continental Europe. Possibly France, but not necessarily. Okay, we're in Galicia.
O Paso, Parroquia de Cabruy. Okay, so this is a part of Spain I've not actually been in before. Okay. O Paso, Mo. La Estrada, Huevo, Porriño. Ah, damn it. Ah, my mouse fell. Hopefully it did not make any decisions while I was trying to pick it up. Okay, we'll just continue on for a little bit. See if we get something a little bit more definitive. Yeah, definitely in Galicia. Going for the 2-lane road just because I hope it's more likely to go someplace important. Someplace important enough to be mentioned on signs and not require zooming. Sorry. I don't know if you can hear that, but there's a very excitable dog who just got up from a nap. No, I didn't want to get onto this little road. I wanted to stay on this one. In hopes that eventually it will take me to someplace. Yeah. That I don't need to zoom in too far for, because even Galicia is still a rather large place when you zoom in all the way. Curtis, Fochado, Las Cruces, a Porta, Bamonde, Boimín, o Marquinho, Cachopal, o Pino. Insua.
This is not feeling coastal. Although that can change abruptly. Okay, there's a sign coming up. La Tierra de Baiuca, Conselho de Messia. I feel like I just saw that stuff. Okay, that was based on nothing. 4910. Okay. Yes, Alcayan. Okay, but where exactly? Okay, someplace fairly urbanized. Someplace with money. What does this say? Bruchim Habaim Shmorat Malibu. Shmorat Malibu? They're calling it... They're naming it after fucking Malibu. Shmorat Malibu. Fneek. Okay, that tells me we're someplace coastal anyway. I mean, that's a useful clue. And the fact that there's a bunch of... that it looks very posh tells me probably... I mean, Kisaria is one place to look. Because... there's definitely money there. See if we can get something a little bit more definite. Shmorat Malibu. Mishmar Ezrachi. Okay, where is this taking us? So it's taking us to someplace that will give me more information. I mean, הבניין בשמורה, המיוחד בשמורה. עין הים, העותרים, עתיד סבוב עתידי, שכונה צפונית, שייט וקייט. עג'מי. Wait, Sorek? משה לרר. Okay. So far, not getting any wiser, so we're going to move around a little bit more. Yeah, I mean, this all looks very upscale. And definitely coastal. מרכז מוסכי, כאן יוקם מרכז מוסכי. That does not help me, that just tells me the purpose of the development that is being built. this roundabout. Which is fine, really, because we're getting nowhere amongst these upscale estates. I mean, I've gotten that it's almost certainly coastal because they've named one of them after Malibu. Trouble is, there are lots of coastal settlements. Fucking hell, it's upside down Hebrew. Making me dizzy even trying to look at that. Oh, is that a city bus? Bilu. Rishon LeZion, Rehovot, Beit Oved. Okay, there we go. Well, okay, there's Rishon LeZion. Shkunat HaKaravanim, Bat Yam. Rehovot. Okay. Akiva, Neve Marmorak, Nest Tsiona, Netaim, Achouza, Shkoni Hamizrach. Nes Lagoyim, a miracle for the Lozorov, Nordo. Wait, I had Rishon LeZion a second ago and now I can't find it. Ah, there we go. That'll be good enough, I think. I'd say it's probably closer to the coast. here we go. 49.73, 8 kilometers. Not too bad. 4 out of 5. 4 of 5. Headed west. And this is a left side driving place. Or no, because on the right side they're also driving parallel to me. No matter which way I go, there seem to be people going the same direction as me. Okay. Oh, hang on. Oh, we're in Texas. Back in fucking Texas. Texas 35. Okay, so where the hell is Texas 35? Gumby. Gumby's not safe for work, cousin. Wait, there's a town in Texas called Deport? Fucking hell. Okay, we need more than just... We need more than this. Well, the loop, the 419 loop, suggests that we've got a city nearby. Geoguessr. Copeville. Coomer Creek. Okay. What was it? 419 loop. Let's just say on Texas 35 and see if we get any useful information beyond that. The fact that the speed limit is 65 doesn't count. Okay, West Columbia and Angleton. wonder if we'll get something more than this. An interstate would be particularly nice. Texas is kind of large. Oh, hang on, what have we got? Texas 524, South 35. Okay, so 35 is a north-south road. That kind of helps a little. Doesn't change the fact that Texas is still huge. Okay, so we're north on Texas 35, wherever that is. Well, and except we're not going north on Texas 35 anymore. For some reason we can't. See where this takes us. What did that say? Oh, it's County Road 359. No wonder that isn't helping me. Tired. I don't even know why I would be tired. Okay, we are, if you're just joining, we are someplace in Texas. It's not really clear where. My guess would be more East Texas than West Texas. But so far we haven't been given a whole lot of great clues. I mean, unless you know Texas, which I don't. Petrochemical Academy. I mean, that's fairly Texan. .979 area code. The Sweeney Refinery. I mean, that's another thing where if I knew enough about Texas, I could probably immediately spot it. But I don't. Okay, that does not help. Atoms. I mean, again, it's the sort of thing that would probably help if you know Texas. Which I don't. Sweeney, Texas. Okay. So the Sweeney refinery is named after the fact that it's in Sweeney, Texas. Or Sweeney, Texas is named after the fact that the Sweeney refinery is there. Refugio Freer Brennan. So wherever it is, it's a relatively green part of Texas, which, again, tends to rule out the West. West Texas is not a particularly green place. There's a new Ulm in Texas, which is funny because in Germany there already is a Neu-Ulm. So this is like new, this is new Ulm 2. It's the second spare Ulm. Okay, so where the hell is Sweeney, Texas? Sweeney North. It's a place that has a north. Population 3,600, which is why I'm having such trouble finding it on the map. Okay, San Bernard River watershed. Okay. Texas is just unreasonably large. It's like Ontario. No, okay. Give me a update this place near? Like, is there no interstate anywhere near this place? Marine construction, okay. That begins to sound like we're possibly near the Gulf of Mexico, as it is still called. But then there are also lots of lakes in Texas, so this is not necessarily a particularly useful thing to know. Bloody Texas. Sweeney! Holy shit. Here we go, on 35. Okay, that turned out it was, in fact, a very useful, a useful thing to know. Like, literally, that's the one thing that actually did, help me figure out where the hell it is. So, I guess that was a useful clue after all. Okay, southwest of Houston. $49.97 after all that. Okay, we're on 5 of 5. This does not. Misschien. Okay. This is giving Southeast Asia again. Okay, yeah. Yeah, Indonesia. Damn. Indonesia is the Texas of Southeast Asia, at least in terms of being able to find anything. Oh, wait. An actual sign? Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Indonesia is just massively spread out. I mean, it's all this stuff. How did I do? Yeah. Not terrible given that. Okay, not much time left, but let's see. Got a video recommendation. Why don't we switch gears and have a look at that? Why are we on the St. Louis Chess Club? How'd that happen? Nächste Marke mit der Smark.
Waarom heet...
Okay, let's see what have we got in the world of subtitles. No, I'm not asking for machine translation from Dutch to Arabic. Hyperchat widget. Always on top.
Een bitterbal, bitterbal. Dat heeft niets te maken met...
Okay, so from a comprehensible input standpoint, I mean, first of all, he's speaking fairly slowly and clearly. Natural speed, though, and we got Dutch subtitles, which is always handy. Let's see what other options we got in the world of subtitles. Just Dutch auto-generated.
Met de smaak. De bal is gevuld met hartige vleesragout en daar is niks bitters aan. Het woord bitter komt van het werkwoord bijten, want...
Van het werkwoord bijten. Okay, bitter... Oh, from biting, interesting. I had not actually realized that. Want iets wat bitter is, zit heeft de snij in de smaak. Yeah, okay, interesting etymological information there.
Want iets wat bitter is, heeft een snijdende smaak.
A cutting taste. Wat de Britten een bite noemen.
Wat de Britten een bite noemen. Vroeger at men een bitterbal bij een bittertje. Dat is een andere naam voor een kruidenjenever. En een oudere Nederlander heeft het nog wel eens over een bijterige smaak als hij bitter bedoelt.
Bijterig.
Maar er is niks bitters aan een bitterbal.
Okay. Interesting. Let me just drop the link in chat. Once I get the right window open. I don't think I entirely realized that bitter and biting were etymologically related, but that makes sense. Okay, we were looking at this guy, Evil Dea, or Evil... Oh, well, no, wait a second. This one looks interesting. I know nothing about, like, how they talk in Uruguay. This is Uruguayisms for porteños, for people from Buenos Aires. So I think we'll play ourselves out with this.
These
This is a
Uruguayans
channel-
think they have...
Wait, what's going on with the... No, I don't want fucking AI-generated English. Fuck that shit. Here's the link to the video for anyone who wants it. It's called yeah. Like, it just sounds awful. Let me play a little bit of this.
These Uruguayans think they have their own vocabulary and all...
Jesus, I mean, that's awful. How could you listen to that?
Estos uruguayos se creen que tienen un vocabulario propio y todas las palabras que decís existen desde antes de que existan ustedes como paisito. Si van a una panadería en Uruguay, no pidan pepas. Número 9, y esta es una palabra por la que mis amigos...
So this is an Argentine channel, and we're and it's talking about the Spanish that's spoken in Uruguay, which I don't know anything about except that they say vos.
Amigos argentinos me hacen bullying. Hola mi gente linda, ¿cómo andan? Si esta es la primera vez que están por acá, yo soy Victoria y esto es Lloro en Río Platense. Primer video 2025, no hago promesas, pero este año voy a intentar estar un poquito más presente acá en YouTube, tanto en este canal como en Spanish with Victoria, que si todavía no se suscribieron, les dejo el link en la descripción. Hace ya
Bueno.
bastante tiempo que subí un video al canal que se llama Uruguayismos para porteños que tenés que conocer. Río Platense uruguayo versus Río Platense argentino, en el que
Interesante. Sí, sí, claro, porque están de los dos lados del Río de la Plata, güey.
compartí con ustedes algunas palabritas que aparecen en este libro que se
Pequeño diccionario ilustrado de uruguayismo para porteño.
Se llama ¿Qué es boniato maestro? Pequeño diccionario ilustrado de uruguayismos para porteños de Gustavo Fripp Rojas. Si no lo viste, no te preocupes porque te lo dejo ahí arriba. La cuestión es que este video tuvo una cantidad de reproducciones, comentarios de todo tipo y color, uruguayos que no conocí.
Uruguayo, quiero decir que nunca en mi vida escuché utilizar la palabra chupado como dice el video. Para mí estar chupado siempre fue estar borracho. Ah, interesante.
Algunas de las palabras uruguayas que mencioné, argentinos viviendo en Uruguay que hasta el día de hoy se sorprenden de la cantidad de cosas que tienen un nombre diferente a uno y otro lado del charco. Anécdotas graciosas de uruguayos que viven en Argentina y por ahí fueron a comprar un lampazo o un sutién y los
¿Un sutién?
quedaron mirando raro porque allá un lampazo es un secador de piso y un sutién es un corpiño, y por supuesto las bromas entre hermanos que no faltan nunca. Claro, cada provincia tiene sus particularidades a la hora de hablar y la provincia rebelde no es la excepción. De todos los comentarios, algo que me llamó mucho la atención es que mucha gente del interior de Argentina, especialmente de Entre Ríos y Mendoza, me comentaba que ellos usan casi todas las palabras que mostré en el
Ah,
video.
interesante. O sea, que Uruguay tiene como sus exclaves en el interior de Argentina, en Entre Ríos y Mendoza.
Y los porteños me decían que también usaban algunas, pero con diferentes significados. Por ejemplo, lija en Uruguay es el vino de mala calidad y en Argentina significa tener hambre. Entonces,
Okay, so lija, switching over for English speakers. Lija in Uruguay is like crappy wine. But in Buenos Aires, lija means you're hungry.
esos comentarios me hicieron pensar un poco y me dije, ¿será que hay alguna palabra en este diccionario que allá no se usa? Así que lo leí otra vez porque yo soy así de friki. Me hice una lista con todas las palabras que nunca le escuché decir a un argentino y acto seguido acosé a todos mis amigos de la
I
vecina.
mean, one thing. Okay, so I guess she is from Uruguay. She definitely. I mean, the accent is totally. She does not sound like she's from Argentina. It is a very different accent. It sounds a little bit.
Orilla. Vos, ustedes dicen mangangá, obvio. De todas esas palabras, elegí 10 que ya me contarán ustedes.
I mean, except for the sh, like that is something that you hear a lot in Argentina. Instead of y, like ya, llegar, llamar, dice ya, llamar.
En los comentarios
But the way it's like coming from a different part of the mouth in
si
Argentina.
son 100% uruguayas o si en algún lugarcito de Argentina que yo desconozco se usan también. Y para este video no voy a estar usando el mismo diccionario que usé en el video anterior, sino la segunda edición que me envió de regalo Alter Ediciones, la editorial que publicó este libro y que está genial porque
Acalambrante, abrumador, insoportable, pesado, fastidioso. Dícese de una persona que acalambra a los demás, hablando mucho y fastidiosamente o con actitudes molestas, ya sea por excesiva o por tediosa. Adherente, toallita, protector para toda mujer que necesita verse confiada. Adherente. Hola, Nueva Yaguara, ¿cómo estás? Estamos aprendiendo uruguayo. ¿Cachai lo que es un adherente en Uruguay? A ver. Afeitavic, maquinita de afeitar, rasuradora, adscripto, funcionario encargado de la atención a los alumnos. Oye, ¿viste la historieta que hice sobre el Hermosilla? Está en el Discord. Sí, bueno, es igual que Argentina en ese respecto, pero en todo lo demás, no.
además de todas las definiciones, viene con ilustraciones del artista argentino
Una pizza de mozzarella de las que tiene mozzarella.
Gustavo Sala. Si quieren tener su copia y conocer un poquito más del rioplatense uruguayo, les voy a dejar un link a su página web en la descripción y sin más introducciones, ahí vamos. Número 1. Paleta. Esta palabra tiene una cantidad de significados que todos los hispanohablantes compartimos, como por ejemplo una paleta de sombras, una paleta de caramelos, una paleta de ping pong, incluso paleta como sinónimo de omóplato. Tengo un dolor en la paleta, pero en Uruguay la usamos para referirnos a una persona que está importunando a una pareja. Imagínate que vos estás con la persona que te gusta y te la querés chamullar, pero tu amigo está ahí metido en el medio, vos le tirás indirectas para que se vaya y nada. Déjame decirte que tu amigo es un paleta. La acción de ser un paleta es paletear,
Paletear.
andar de paleta, estar de paleta, también quedar de paleta. Por ejemplo, anoche fue a visitar a un amigo y estaba con una mina. Me invitó a cenar, pero no
O sea que también dice mina. Igual que en Chile.
quise quedarme a paletear, así que me fui nomás. En Argentina, a paletear le dicen tocar el violín o sostener la vela.
Sostener la vela, weón.
Son expresiones que me encantan porque tienen total sentido, o sea, la pareja está ahí y vos estás de violinista o de candelabro. Pero si lo piensan,
Pero en ese caso no se está importunando necesariamente. Se está, bueno, aportando algo de ambiente. Yeah, a third wheel se diría en inglés. Estar de paleta.
andar de paleta tiene bastante sentido también porque en definitiva la paleta está metida entre la pelota y el jugador. Al menos así es como lo interpreto yo. Díganme qué piensan. Número 2, y esta, mis amigos argentinos, es recontra importante que la sepan. Ojitos. En Uruguay los ojitos son este tipo de masita, de galletita que tiene dulce de membrillo o dulce de leche en el medio, al que ustedes le llaman pepas o pepitas. Si van a una panadería en Uruguay, no pidan pepas, van a quedar re pegados, se les van a caer de la risa en la cara, porque para nosotros esa palabra significa, en realidad,
¿Significa qué?
van a caer de la risa en la cara, porque para nosotros esa palabra significa. En realidad sí los van a entender, pero es muy probable que les ofrezcan esto y reírseles se les van a reír igual porque somos guarangos. ¿No?
Ok. Y resulta que se me va acabando el tiempo, ya está llegando la hora de, bueno, pensar un poco en las 11. So I am going to wrap it up for tonight. Just in case I did not drop the link for this video, here we go. This looks interesting. Thank you for everyone who joined in. I hope you enjoyed the stream, and I will be back on Friday at 4:30 p.m. US Eastern Time. I hope to see you all then. If you enjoyed the stream, please like and subscribe, and if you'd like to contribute to all my projects, and just help me keep my head above water, I'm trying to raise another $2,900 to cover the rest of the cost of the Ines Almond project. And let me just drop a link in there for anyone who wants to support that, if you can. I know it is a rough time for basically everybody, but if you can and you'd like to, I always appreciate it. Have a good evening, and perhaps I'll see you later on the